I think it's really important to get children out of the classroom, to show them the world. I think whilst the internet's fantastic and we use lots of resources in class, getting children out of the classroom, showing them different parts of the world is massively important in geography. So for that reason, we wanted, as well as the other trips we do at Sandwell Academy, to get a trip organised to Iceland to appeal to as wide a group of children as we could, and to show them some of the fantastic things that it's got. There are obvious ties with the curriculum, which is important, and hopefully it'll reinforce some of those themes and really excite them and improve their studies. Getting children out of the classroom, we try and do it really early in the first year at the academy. In year 7, we run trips to a local place to look at rivers. So building field work in really early into the curriculum is something we try and do, because that's what geography is all about: touching it, smelling it, moving it, pushing it, having a look under it. So to try and excite kids, getting them out of the classroom is really the way that we're trying to develop that interest. I think as a geography teacher, I'm just trying to help young people make sense of the world and be excited by it. This trip to Iceland is obviously an opportunity to get them excited about some of the big stuff that happens in the world. But I guess beyond that, to then get them to understand more deeply some of the impacts of what goes on in Iceland. So the effects of volcanoes, for example, at a local level, the social effects of volcanoes, thinking about earthquakes as well, and the impacts that they can have on people's lives. So it's just trying to help them to make sense of a really complex world. I think, Iceland gives us a chance to approach some of those issues, not all of them, but to enthuse them, to help them make sense and, just be maybe more compassionate, maybe more understanding people when they get a bit older. I think the big thing about Iceland is its clear ties to the national curriculum, the ability to go, and the stuff that really excites kids, which is the big things in geography, the things that explode and go bang, and the things that they hear about. So volcanoes, earthquakes, geysers, all these things really excite them. Plate tectonics excites them. So to be able to take a group and show them some of these features, even if they're not going bang, hopefully, is a great lure, and I think we can use that as a real positive message to the kids that come with us, and also to those that might want to follow in their footsteps when hopefully we do this kind of thing again. I think in terms of objectives for the trip, a real clear objective to boost grades and make sure that the kids, particularly in the higher age groups that are going on the trip, that enthusiasm translates into good achievement at GCSE level. I think that will happen. I think what we're also trying to, I know what we're trying to develop as well is a lot more love for the subject, a lot more interest for the subject. So trying to inspire more people lower down the school to get involved in geography and having the opportunity to go somewhere truly unique like Iceland is a real good lure on that. Socially, I think it's great. I think the pupils that are going are a group who normally would not associate together, so that'll be interesting to see how those relationships develop. And also relationships between staff and students. I think trips are a great way to develop those relationships and then turn those positive relationships into positive relationships within the classroom. So there's a real wide range of things that hopefully we'll achieve from the trip. Winning the golden ticket was a bit of a relief and a blessing. Under normal circumstances, it would have been incredibly welcome just as a discount. But as we went through the process of signing kids and converting interest into confirmations, we found that a few of the kids kind of dropped out. Cost was a factor, friendship groups was a factor, and frankly, competition from other school trips became a major factor. So consequently, we ended up with less attendees than we planned. So winning the golden ticket was an absolute godsend, because what it meant is we could offer the same trip at the same price and use the golden ticket to subsidise the cost per pupil. So we're incredibly fortunate and delighted to receive that ticket. Yeah, I think most of the desperate to see the Northern Lights. I know that can't be guaranteed, but hopefully that might be something that comes and visits us. They're excited about the Blue Lagoon. They've seen pictures about that. They're all excited to go and experience that. And I think beyond that, it's different things are motivating different people. Some of them are really keen to see where the two great tectonic plates are moving apart and think, wow, I'm standing on the edge of this, and they really appreciate the scale of that. For others, it's about seeing a volcano. Well, we've not got any of those in the UK. So there's a range of things that are exciting them, but to be able to deliver and kind of hopefully satisfy all those wants in 4 days is something that hopefully the trip will facilitate.